Good morning and thanks for getting up with us. I'm Jane Smith. A double tanker truck carrying an explosive substance overturned this morning and burst into flames.
It then ricocheted off of the sidewalk and went through this glass window. Amy, it's still early in this investigation and police have not yet said what prompted this stabbing. One victim is still in the hospital tonight with non-life-threatening injuries while police search for 7 suspects. When they're cleaning off their cars, you know, they're doing it in haste. People are trying to get to work and they're forgetting to clean off their taillights and also their turn signals. These tent cities are set up and supported by churches and other nonprofit organizations, and they're staffed by volunteers from all over the country. Now, Tracy, this is certainly not the outcome that people here had hoped for. People come in today, they can get knocked over like me, and I mentioned I'm a cat person.
A mistake at PDX has 2 pet owners very worried. They're looking for their dog after an airline worker let the animal get away during a layover. Our recent rain had ODOT workers busy trying to stabilize a rock slide. Well, we only have 47 shopping days until Christmas, and if you're looking for ideas, the Oregon Convention Center is the place you ought to be. That's where we're going to find Mike Benner live at the Holiday Food and Gift Festival. Mike?
Tonight, team coverage of the changing holiday weekend weather. Meteorologist Joe Michaels is tracking the conditions that created our intense Saturday storm. Is there more to come? But first, Keely Chalmers is live with the damage created by the fierce lightning storm and heavy rains. Keely? A Portland couple is outraged after a peacock at the Oregon Zoo attacked their 4-year-old son this weekend. It's a story you'll see only on 8. News Channel 8's Catherine Cook is live at the zoo. Catherine, how's the little boy doing?
Well, good evening, Jane.
Be rising every single day.
I know. I should have filled up on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, one person's loss is another's gain.
Joe Becker's here now. A busy day on the racetrack.
Oh, man, we had a lot of fun. Let's see his team come back to win the game.
Man, talk about taking one for the team. Ow!
Some good stuff, huh?
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
And we will be right back until June 15th.
All right, we'll see you back here at 6:30.
NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you in a half hour.
Joe, there was a lot of emotion today when that verdict was handed down in the past 20 minutes. The judge found the defendant, Peter Getcho, not guilty of vehicular homicide. During 2 hours of closing arguments, the prosecution argued Getcho drove recklessly, gunning his truck, tearing up school grounds, and had a disregard for safety. The defense denied that claim. One of the big factors in this case is whether Getcho was drinking at the time of the accident. The defense said no one ever witnessed Getcho drinking alcohol. The only evidence was a beer can found near the accident scene and alcohol on his breath at the hospital. Getcho's daughter, Madison, was killed in January of 2007. She hit a brick wall while being towed on a tube behind her father's truck. The courtroom filled with applause today when Judge John Nichols read the verdict. Getcho has 3 other children. We tried to talk to him on his way out of the courtroom today. He was too emotional. Tracy, back to you.
Thank you, Jane.
Yeah, Wayne, Senator Clinton left here less than an hour ago. Oregon's May 20th primary is one of the last in the nation, and Clinton says she's in it to win.
Hello, Eugene!
Senator Clinton's second campaign stop in Oregon, Eugene, where supporters lined up as early as 4 a.m.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
2,500 people packed the gymnasium at South Eugene High School for today's town hall meeting.
Just to be able to have a woman in there so that you can say it's a possibility for women out there to aspire to that kind of office. And that would be nice.
Not everyone here is decided. College sophomore Cameron Pope is torn. He heard Barack Obama speak in Eugene last month.
Definitely coming to see both candidates really will make me think about it a lot more.
Senator Clinton spoke about universal health care and making college more affordable, appealing to Pope, but he's still not convinced.
I don't think she swayed me, but I don't think she lost me.
But there were plenty of people in Eugene and Hillsborough earlier in the day who had their minds made up.
Well, she's everything that you've heard of her. She's a complete package. I'm 100% behind Barack for vice president.
I believe that she can provide the health care for people. She can get us back on the global economy. I believe that she can make us an important part of the world, well respected around the world again. I believe that she can hit the ground running.
Combined, today's 2 town hall meetings brought out some 7,500 supporters. It's a tight race between the 2 for the Democratic presidential nomination. Clinton told the crowds today she won't give up.
It is not a coronation. It is a contest. This country is worth worth fighting for.
Something her supporters wanted to hear.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no. You fight till the bitter end.
Senator Clinton is now on her way to Montana for a fundraising dinner. You can expect to see more of the Clintons here in Oregon in the next coming weeks. Chelsea Clinton is expected to be here in Eugene next weekend. Nancy, back to you.
Thank you, Jane.
Jane, they found spiders in the boy's ear.
2 spiders, Amy, and he's already named them. It was scary for a few moments. Now Jesse Courtney is using his unwelcome visitors for show and tell.
I crashed too.
Jesse Courtney sensed something was wrong with his ear.
It was like this weird popping noise.
He called it snap, crackle, pop like Rice Krispies.
It kept on bothering me.
So Jesse's mom took him to the doctor.
He told the nurse to flush it out.
What was flushed out was so unexpected, you might think it's straight out of a movie.
The first one came out dead, and then the second one was in my ear, struggling to get out.
For 2 days, a pair of spiders prowled around inside Jesse's ear, likely feeding on earwax. The spiders, roughly the size of a pencil tip eraser, neither one poisonous.
That was the one that was still alive, but he's dead right now.
Jesse's dad marveled at the discovery.
Gives you the willies, you know.
Jesse's not sure how the spiders got into his ear, but he thinks maybe they crawled in while he was sleeping. He hasn't been able to sleep in his top bunk ever since.
The one on the top I call Floaty, and then the one on the bottom I call Drowny.
Floaty and Drowny, now souvenir spiders, but it's Jesse who's soaking in the limelight. Friends call him Spider Boy, but this boy who survived the spiders has a preference.
I want to be Spider-Man Jr. Because, you know, if it's not close, but 2 spiders in my ear, what's next?
All right, thank you, Jim. Here's another look at some of this morning's top local stories. Strong storms, as Jim mentioned, rolled through the Portland and Vancouver metro areas last night. Water collected quickly. An inch of rain fell at PDX in just 1 hour. Many neighborhoods and streets saw minor flooding. We found 1 tree hit by lightning, but so far, no report of major damage. We're learning more about the man who drowned at Hagg Lake. Police identify him as 27-year-old Jason Sims. We're told Sims went swimming with a friend but got tired and couldn't make it back to shore. A dive team recovered his body. The friend made it out of the water okay. Vancouver investigators are looking into the cause of a vacant house fire. The fire started around 4 o'clock this morning near Northeast 50th Avenue. When crews arrived on the scene, they found the home fully engulfed by flames. Officials say the building was unstable, so they decided to let it burn. No other buildings in the area were damaged. So you say there may be one summer-like day coming up.
Well, it's going to be very summer-ish, but if you think 80 degrees is like summer, yeah.
I do. Rob, a new website is helping consumers and providers compare healthcare costs. How does it work?
Well, the state has recently rolled out a website. It was a couple of months ago, Jane.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Jane.
All right, and we'll be right back. Jim has a last look at our forecast. Stay with us. It's great to watch you eat your breakfast this morning live on television.
Yeah, right. And it's a really good thing that a birdie just told me we're going to be tasting some wine next half hour. So
some wine.
Yes. Stay
right.
tuned for that, Jane.
Yeah.
Let's send it back to you.
I certainly will. All right. Thank you, Mike Benner. Next, it's time to celebrate some birthdays. Jim Donovan has that, plus a look ahead at your Saturday forecast. Stay with us. They're partying in Corvallis this morning after the Beavers pulled off a stunning upset. The Beavers beat number 2 and undefeated Cal 31-28 Saturday down in Berkeley for the stunner.
There is no way that is a dog. That's a sheep.
Nah. No, it's a dog. Nah.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching today. Have a great Sunday, and Meet the Press is next.